Hi guys, it's your girl qochemist, and so I'm popping on camera. As you can see, I'm wearing my Black Appreciation Day 2013 t-shirt. If you follow me, watch a lot of my videos, then you know last year I transformed my Black Appreciation Day plain t-shirt into like a halter back t-shirt. So this year I've decided I'm going to transform this shirt as well. I'm going to be attending the Black Appreciation Day meetup, and I want to be a little snazzy. I don't want to wear this. So I am going to kind of, it's not going to really be a tutorial, I guess. I'm going to show you what I'm doing because a lot of times when I'm creating things, I simply just start with an idea and just kind of flow from there. So my concept, my idea for right now is that I'm going to make this into a tube top with the asymmetrical line. So if you want to see how I turn this into this, stay tuned. So the first thing I'm going to do is cut off the arms and the neckline and just box this out, sort of like a tube top would be shaped. So I'm going to do that, and So I've cut off the neckline and the sleeves, and when I did it, I made sure that I aligned the side seams. This shirt has side seams so that it was even, and I made sure that the logo was face up so I can know how to properly cut above it and all that good stuff. So now what I have to do is kind of factor in that I'm going to hem the top. So I'm going to fold that down a little bit. And so it's going to be hanging here. And the next thing I want to do is I want to mark my waist, like right here, because again, I want this going at a diagonal. I just got to figure out which way I want it to go, which hip. I think I'm going to have it going on this side. So yeah, I want to mark my waist so I know where to cut the diagonal at, or sorry, I'm on this webcam, where to cut the diagonal at. So I'm going to grab a piece of chalk. So one, I'm going to mark down to show how much of a hem I'm going to put in this. I may want to add some elastic, and then making sure that it is even, I'm going to do this. And again, this is just my creative process, so if you're like, she's all over the place, it's because it's all over the place. And then I'm going to mark right here, kind of where I'll be cutting up to. And then I'm going to go cut a diagonal, and I'll be right back. So I'm back. Now, what I have now is this. It's cut at the angle. You can see that. But what I want to point out that I did do before I cut this piece of fabric out, I cut off the finished edge of the t-shirt, that part that's hemmed already, because depending upon how I want my edge on the bottom to look, I can reattach this finished edge, reuse that, and have a finished edge on the bottom, and just give it a more polished finished look. So I'm saving that. I don't know for sure if I'm going to add it. I may just leave it with the raw edge because I kind of like how that's looking, but we shall see. So now what I need to do is go to my sewing machine and clean up these open edges. So I'm going to create hems up top for the top, front, and the back, and I am going to sew up the sides that I cut. I'm probably just going to sew straight down, including the part that's still attached there. I'm just going to sew that and create the initial shape. So I will come right back. Alright guys, so I am back. I have hemmed the top. I actually used a zigzag stitch up top just so, you know, it allows for some stretchability, some movement up top. But down the sides I just did a straight stitch side seam. And right now I still have this unfinished edge. Because this t-shirt material is so thick, I could actually leave it without putting on the reattaching the edge, but I'm not sure yet. If I were to reattach it, that might give it a nice polished look. So I think I'm going to, I'm not sure yet if I'm going to reattach it. I also think what I'm going to do is possibly cut this up just a little bit higher on my hip, like a little bit, cut it at a little bit more of an angle on my hip. Yeah, so I will come back. Alright guys, so I am back. Here is the finished product. I need to press down the seam here where I attached the old hemline of the t-shirt to this now new hem, new bottom of the shirt, the way I've cut it. And all I did was I took the band and I zigzag stitched it. I don't know if you can see that. I zigzag stitched it right sides together. So that way when you fold it down, you just get a nice seam there. But this is what I'm going to be at least part of my outfit for Lock Appreciation Day. Thinking I'm going to rock it with the skirt, but I'm not sure yet what I'm going to do. I could do it with leggings also. But this is a cute, fun idea for those of you who might be looking for some ways to reconstruct some t-shirts. Doesn't have to be a Lock Appreciation Day t-shirt. It could be any shirt. Make sure I got it centered. There we go. Yeah. So yeah, guys. And I hope you found this helpful. If you want to see more videos like this, I'm not a sewing expert and I'm still learning a lot. And I really don't have the proper setup to do like full-on tutorials where you can see everything, but I can do these kind of step-by-steps until I get to that point. So if you're interested, I post a lot of pictures on Instagram of things that I make and play around with, so you can always comment there and let me know if it's something that you're interested in seeing me do a tutorial on. Alright guys.